right now.
Good defense. Oh, good pass.
What?
Good pass.
Good vision.
Danny's so nice when he plays people.
He's so nice in
You're
general.
not that nice.
No.
2014, here late in the first.
Oh my goodness.
Aaron Gordon's coming in motivated.
He's coming in hot.
All right, 22-16 after one quarter. What tips would you give for people playing as the Heat and the Nuggets in Play Now Online?
So you can't go wrong with either one. And it's pretty funny to me that the Denver Nuggets, who are, the favorites as of right now to win the finals, are in tier 2.
Yeah, I agree. I think Denver is overwhelming for a lot of the teams that they've beat leading up to this finals matchup. So it's impressive to see them doing it against the Heat.
Who else have they beaten?
Either way, like I said, you can't go wrong with either team.
All right, Danny, you're down by a few points here. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I made threes, which I didn't do last time we played, but I got to watch turnovers because he's so savvy.
And Hezzy, you were talking a little bit about the Miami Heat playbook. What is it about that playbook that you like?
I like how it has a lot of quick hitters. It's really quick offense.
How would you utilize that game plan in real life against the Denver Nuggets?
First off, their shooters need to lock in more, and hopefully Tyler Hero can come back sooner than later to help give them that extra boost in offense.
I noticed that you're using Kevin Love. You think that Coach Spo should play him?
Hold on, give me 1 second to think about that one. Let's see.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CT Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? Two beats or not two beats, Danny?
That is the question.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of runs.
100%, 100%.
13 points up at the end of the period.
All right, we have a great game. It's halftime, so we're going to take a break from the action because it's time for top plays.
Top plays time. This is an impressive game, and we have seen a lot of impressive plays throughout the year, but only one can take the title of top play of the year and that 1 million VC that comes along with it.
That VC, those 2K TV awards, it's a big decision, and it's up to you. Here's our dear friend Scott Moak with the finalists.
Oh, 2K TV fans, grab your cowbells. It's Top Play of the Year time. This is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. We're piling up 1 million VC and leaving it to your wisdom. There can only be one. Here are your two finalists for Top Play of the Year.
taking a look at Toronto. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened, haven't they? And now Washington starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. The chosen one out there with Davis, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Anunoby against Beal. With the fadeaway. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Very hard to distract Bradley Beal on the way up. Just tremendous concentration through contact.
Poke loose. Davis with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Wizards with possession after the Raptors pick up 2. And that one's good by Davis.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Barnes hits them both. Here's the chosen one. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Beal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Barnes outside from 12 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Down low, here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Anunoby in the corner. Clock at 6. Kuzma against Trent. He can't get that one, and it's Washington the other way. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Trent finds Anunoby. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Wizard ball.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's the chosen one, covered by Van Vliet. Here's the chosen one. Good D by Barnes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Van Vliet. That one good for 2. And that's now 9. Points for the chosen one.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Porzingis with the block.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
From deep, Trent. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards leading by 14. It's Beal on the wing. Here's the chosen one. 9 points in the game so far. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the 3 ball is good. The chosen one's got 15 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent over Davis. And the Raptors miss again. Washington has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trent against Davis. Now Siakam. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Shot to stop the run. And the Raptors miss again. Wizards leading by 23. Wizards passing it around. The chosen one gets the basket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Here's Davis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assisted by
Davis has got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Van Vliet. It's tipped.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Trent outside. Anunoby with it. Trent finds Anunoby. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Siakam on the foul.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Abdiaz checked in for Beal. And Barton subbed in for Davis.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Here's Flynn. Denny Abdia making his last shot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Barnes outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The dunk by Achua.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The chosen one passes to Gafford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Porter looking it over. Achua kicks to Porter. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, nice work off the pick and roll. Porter getting buckets with this scheme.
Here's the chosen one. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Flynn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Gafford throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Washington controlling the game. Avdia with it, now guarded by Porter. Offensive rebound, Gafford. Porter with a block.
Go, gadget arms for Porter, enabling him to stuff that one.
Shot clock at 5. The chosen one passes to Hachimura. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They get a hand on it, and here we go. Washington fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Avdia.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's the chosen one, and that one, good. The chosen one's got 29 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Flynn kicks to Porter. Passes it to Barnes. Shoots over Hachimura. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Flynn. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
It's Barton on the wing, defended by Trent. Barton passes to the chosen one. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 really unprotected.
Now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. Barnes trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
So on the floor for Washington, Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with the chosen one, and it's Davis in at small forward. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And Davis puts it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Flynn misses. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Here's Davis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Flynn, looking to end the run. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 4 assists now tonight. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's the chosen one. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The chosen one's got 35. That's nabbing another steal.
He's been on the attack defensively, leaving nothing on the table.
You're right. It is the postseason after all. And you look at that all-time playoff steals list, he's moving right up the ranks. For Washington, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Beal against Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Van Vliet outside. Now the pass to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Toronto. And another steal for him.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with his constant hounding. You're right. The effort level, just amazing. Now here's Flynn. Bradley Beal able to get his shot to go. Trent's checked in for the Raptors.
For your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
And here is Van Vliet. He swipes the ball away again.
And the steals numbers, just incredible.
And GA, for a single playoff game, the third most steals in NBA history. The chosen one. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent finds Barnes. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Lob pass to Porzingis and stolen by Siakam. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Washington's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
And Washington making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Here's the chosen one, and he's got 41. Davis has the open look. And another miss by Washington. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Van Vliet, and he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Here's the chosen one. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Now Trent. Van Vliet outside. Back to Trent. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from the chosen one. And he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got 47 points. Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Trent outside. Now Anunoby. Trent with it. Van Vliet on the wing. Clock at 4. Inside. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the 3 off target. Here's the chosen one. And that one is off. Good D by Siakam. Trent with the wide open look. Rebound, Washington. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beal gets a wide open look. Here's Gafford. Whistle blow. His bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his second
Yeah,
personal
3
foul.
consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kispert's checked in for Washington.
One shot. One shot.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Raptors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Back to Van Vliet. Davis against Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Can they get it? And he hits the jumper for two. And it's 9 points for OG Anunoby.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Fires it up. The chosen one gets the basket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Barnes with it. Trent outside. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
The chosen one's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K. Chosen one is checked in for Washington. Barnes finds Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Trent. Over Beal. Trent can't hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And Siakam in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Kept alive. And he drops it in from the low post. Barnes has got 8 points.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Pass to Trent. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
You look at Beal, a guy playing on a max contract, mostly because of his explosive scoring ability.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Passes it to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 15.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Knocked away. Unhindered, going all the way. And on. Another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And finished off by Davis.
I tell you, this young man has a lot of belief in himself and in his abilities, showing out. Johnny Davis.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. They can't stop the run with that one.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. That shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Here's the chosen one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Both free throws good from the chosen one. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And here we go again. Wizards in transition. Up the court they go.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Poked away. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. There's the triple. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Trent. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And he gets it to go. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The pass to the chosen one. Back to Beal. Here's the chosen one, covered by Flynn. Again, what an avalanche!
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. The chosen one passes to Porzingis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Trent. Outside Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Trent, right side. Clock at 2. Shoots over Beal. And again, Toronto no up.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Washington, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gary Trent. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gibson's checked in. Flynn dishes to Barnes. Flynn kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Porter. Trying to get something going. The rebound by Gibson.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Achua. Siakam trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Achua.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's the chosen one. Non-stop scoring machine here. Another steal. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes left side from the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. The chosen one's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Barnes outside. Outside Porter. And that one is good. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A pretty solid ball handler at the forward position. Porter breaks him down.
There's the pass to the chosen one. Steps back and shoots. Again, the Wizards score.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Beal with the steal. Here's the chosen one. Kuzma passes to the chosen one. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Achua. Now the dish to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Flynn. Chris Boucher is checked in for Pascal Siakam. And then for Washington, Carey's checked in, and Rui Hachimura's subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's the chosen one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Another steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
To the middle, Hatchim, and another assist.
He's now tied for the 3rd most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Brett. Bradley Beal. Bounce pass from Morris. Pass to the chosen one. Pulls up. Another bucket. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Ahead. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Van Vliet against Morris. To the inside, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
That's good from the chosen one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tipped away. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be...
And again, another assist.
Complete mastery of the offense. His playmaking has been special.
Absolutely, GA, and now he has the third most single-game assists in league history. The chosen one passes to Morris. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Morris looking over the floor. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 6 rebounds and another steal for him.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing, and now he's tied for second all-time, GA, in steals for a postseason game. With 1 on the clock, that one goes in. Porter's got 6.
Yeah, I think Porter's good enough shooter to be a zone buster, able to find the seams, hit the mid-range.
And so it's Washington holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Taj Gibson is out there with Kispert. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Carey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter passes to Achua. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Morris with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Boucher kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. And the layup falls. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And here's Morris for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. From deep. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Jackson.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Jackson. Brooks against Morris. No good on the shot.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Outside Porter. Back to Brooks. The rebound by Carey.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Jackson. Nabbing another steal.
And he's now claimed second all-time for steals in a playoff game.
I mean, this is unbelievable how he's been able to impose his will defensively.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kispert with it. Now guarded by Porter. Jumps up. And the dunk by Kispert.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And here's Brooks from outside. Morris with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
To the middle. Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Jackson, and it's in there.
It doesn't take a ton of time for Gibson to get that shot off. I love how aggressive he's pulling the trigger.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Jackson finds Brooks. Passes to Boucher. Back to Brooks. They need this. And the Raptors miss again.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Back to Porter. The pass to Achua. No good with the layup. Down low, Morris. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Brooks against Morris. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Comes up empty down low. Wizards have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Washington fast break. The chosen one gets the basket.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Outside Porter. Pass to Boucher. And Gibson sends it back. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's the chosen one. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ken Burks is checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. And Flynn subbed in for Porter. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Wizards will. Raptors going out now with a whole new group. The Wizards also changing it up. Carey's checked in, and Abdia subbed in for Will Barton.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Washington.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Chosen One.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
The Chosen One connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied. For the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Break sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
What's up, everybody? Congratulations on winning your first playoff series. So, does this mean you've accomplished your goals for the season? Absolutely not. I mean, this right here is just the beginning. You know, we don't set limits on ourselves. We just try to play, the right way and stay in the moment. That's it. You know, if you do that, the results take care of themselves.
Okay, then, so tell us, how far can this team go this season?
Sky's the limit, Nate. The sky's the limit, man. I mean, obviously, we're a young team, and we're going to improve from here. But with that said, we're not just satisfied with just winning a series. We want to make it to the finals.
So, you have any thoughts on your next opponents?
Nah, I'm sure the coach will have a scouting report for us tonight, but I'm just trying to enjoy this win and get my mind right, honestly. If I continue to play my game, the other team has to adjust to me, not the other way around. You feel me?
Okay. Do you expect different looks from the defense after this series?
Sure. I mean, if they're smart. I mean, if they watch this series and decide to defend me the same way, they're going to deserve what they get, but on the real, they're in the next round for a reason, and I expect them to adjust. All done? All right. Thanks, guys.
8x12s.